Welcome to the Croods A New Age. In this movie, there is a family called the Croods family and the mum, Ugga. They have 3 children, Eep the oldest, and finally Sandy, the youngest. She is a very wild and intelligent. She can smell anything to find something that she would want. And there's also the super grandma called Gran. But don't worry, there's still more families and friends that we will discover soon.
Son!
This is Guy. His parents were stuck in a black mud. His parents told him to run and follow the light. He didn't want to leave his parents' side, but he had to. He had no choice but go. As he followed the light, as his parents said, he met a little sloth companion called Belt. As Guy grows up, he eventually found the Croods family and fell in love with Eep. The Croods family was looking for a safer habitat around the world. They are going through a lot of obstacles, but they still made it through every little dangerous things. As they were having a break, the dad found paradise. They end up eating and eating loads of fruits because they were starving for days and days from looking for a nice and safe habitat around the world. The dad saw a nice banana and decided to get the banana, but then as soon as he grabbed the fruit, they got into a trap hanging from a tree. Then Guy realized that the people who trapped them was just his parents' best friend that he hasn't seen in years. They were the Bettermen family. The Betterman families shows the Croods family around the house. Eep wanted to climb the house, but then the Bettermen had a safer way and better way to go up the house. Thunk also discovers a window. The Bettermen also have a daughter named Dawn. She became friends with Eep. Eep never had a girlfriend before. As the Croods were going to sleep on a pile, they found out that they had their own separate rooms. Grog wanted to eat a banana, but then Phil came and said, "My only rule is you cannot eat bananas." Grog didn't know the reason why. Gran is pretty hilarious when she sleeps. Grog and Ugga decided to stay with the Bettermans to be safer. Phil and Hope wants Dawn and Guy to be together and wants the Croods to live somewhere else. Guy found all the Betterman's inventions amazing. Grog and Eep couldn't sleep well. Grog wasn't very happy because he said that the Bettermen are changing everyone. Guy took a shower for the first time, and Phil and Hope burnt Guy's clothes while he was showering. Thunk didn't want to leave the window because he finds it pretty interesting. Eep wanted to start a fire with Guy, but then Guy showed Eep the fire invention that the Betterman's family made. Eep asked Dawn if she smelled bad, but then Dawn said that she smelled nice and asked Eep about her scars and was amazed. Dawn isn't allowed to go out the gates. Her parents built a gate because her parents said it's too dangerous out there. Eep said that all the walls around Dawn's home is like a cave and that they both had things in common. Eep bring Dawn on a ride outside the door and bumped into a honeycomb, which made a bee sting Dawn and gave Dawn her first scar. Hope gave Guy a family memory book for him to see his parents. Thunk was spending time with his dad. Phil brought Grog to a spa and tricked him into making a deal. Grog wanted to get a banana, but Phil slapped his hand because that's the one rule, he can't eat the bananas. But Grog was like, why not? There's plenty of them. Hope gets on Ugga's bad side by demeaning her family's nature as cave people. During this, Guy immediately becomes accustomed to life, with the Bettermans adjusting to their ways but unintentionally drifting from Eve in the process. When Eve takes Dawn back home, Guy, upon finding out, chides her for her recklessness, ending with him insensitively calling her a cave girl. At dinner, tensions rise between the parents, Guy and Eve, especially when Dawn's swelling is revealed. Having enough, the Croods decide to leave, and Guy and Eve have a huge falling out, which results in Guy's decision to stay with the Bettermans. Grog reveals that he had have eaten an entire supply of banana hoarded around the Betterman's land that Phil had forbidden him from consuming. This causes the land to be attacked by punch monkeys. Monkeys with human-like strength, whom Phil had sent the bananas to every day so that they would leave his family alone. Upset over the lack of bananas, the punch monkeys kidnap Grog and Phil and Guy and takes them to their homeland. As the men are taken, the woman, Thunk, and Chunky attempt to rescue them. During the time together, Hope vents out her frustration with the Croods, but grows to accept the Croods after she gets marooned on an island full of wolf spider, and the family makes peace with them. They eventually form a team called the Thunder Sister, which was an old girl group Gran was in when she was younger, to mount a rescue. At the Punch Monkey home, Grog, Guy, and Phil soon discovered that Phil unintentionally deprived the Punch Monkeys of their water resources, and that the Punch Monkeys need the bananas not only to eat themselves, but to offer to a tyrannical, spiny mandrilla in hopes of appeasing its appetite. The monkeys make Grog and Phil fight gladiator style to see who will be the sacrifice when they wear each other out. They exchange their bitter feelings with each other, making Guy realize and regret the effects his word had on Eve. Soon the monkeys dress all three men as bananas to sacrifice to the giant spiny mandrilla. Grog and Phil apologize for their poor behavior and for putting pressure on Guy. But just as they are about to be eaten, Thunder Sister shows up to rescue them. A long and perilous battle soon ends with Guy and Eve on a giant skull chandelier, when they reconcile and soon use it to defeat the spiny mandrilla by using fire to cut the ropes and send it falling into the abyss below when it pulls off Eve's peanut toe, which she used as a prosthetic limb, allowing the families to escape. Afterwards, Guy realizes that tomorrow is a person and not a place, and Eve had always been his tomorrow, which results in his and Eve's first kiss. With the difference finally settled, the Bettermans allowed the Croods to live in their land as neighbors, along with the monkeys grateful to the humans for killing the mandrilla, and tears from the wall surrounding the land. Guy and Eve soon move into one of the Betterman's bedrooms together, with Grog finally accepting that his daughter wants to be closer to Guy. The families continues to grow closer to each other, agreeing to Grog's earlier motto to keep the pack together.